Yellow. Me brain no work. Isn't your mic working?
You know I will at some point throw this godforsaken software out of a window. I don't give a shit if it's just a software or anything else, but it fucking deserves to be thrown out of a fucking window.
Ha 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 ha.
Anyways, now I basically have to redo everything I just said, which is incredibly annoying. So, hello lads and ladies, my name is Trip, and I'm and welcome to my new stream video. Whenever you're watching this, it's already 5 minutes in, and sorry. This is very fucking annoying. My microphone, for some reason, got defaulted. In this case, I mean that the setting where it says microphone switched to default, which is weird because my default is every fucking day. Anyways, welcome you to Mutazione, where we are on the rise of being a gardener, shaman, or probably for all intents and purposes of modernization, a drug dealer. But, yeah. Things happened in the game. Shit ton of drama happened last time, like last stream. People cried, people screamed, people got angry, people got confused, people suddenly realized, oh fuck, I'm a father, I'm barely a man myself.
Since me brain no working.
And no, yeah, just stay, Diamond, please stay. I just need moral support. I have a very bad sentence on my tongue, which I'm not going to say, but I still need moral support. I'm gonna put Growlithe right in front of me, like he always is. Aww, look at the little guy. I'm like
sick, but okay, me stay 5 minutes.
It's been like I'm like 5 seconds away from putting Growlithe onto my plate, like onto my table. Yeah. I think last night was kinda a lot. It's bound to make you feel weird. Understandable. I should get on with this. Going to take it to Mori later for salting. That process is called Pökeln in German. Do you know what? Can you say Pökeln? Who am I, Dora the Explorer? I can hear you now, but you won't distract me. I'm going to use an ancient mantra to calm my soul. I would have expected any kind of voice for your melody, but not that one. That was beautiful. It is supposed to soothe my mind. Don't let me keep you from whatever noisy business you're up to. It was incredibly boring. I didn't do my pull-ups. Oh, fuck. I need to do my pull-ups after this one. And I have to go for a walk after this one, too. There's so many things I have to do. Well, I did my voice workout in the morning. And yeah, the thing is, I have a small routine for my morning nowadays, which is that I do like voice workout for like 2 hours roughly, which means I watch three videos that are about voice workout, which explain you what to do. But basically, they don't really explain you what to do. They just tell you, oh yeah, this is the thing you have to do. and you just have to follow this note scale, like ha, like ah, or something like this. You know, like you're just stuff like that. So sometimes you have to hum, sometimes you have to sometimes you literally just have to but with note accurate usage, which is kind of weird.
Cool.
But all of these things are supposed to train a different part of your singing apparatus. Let's just call the entire throat and
on my way home
head area for this, basically. And they're all supposed to train and train these areas. And my plan is that I'm doing these, like the last video, which I didn't manage to do today, was about trying to sing not from your throat. Like but your throat gets less strained from singing. And after like 2 or 3 weeks when I'm of training, I'm going to add breathing exercises. Because breathing is so fucking important to singing, you have no fucking idea. It's so annoying because I'm constantly breathing wrong. Like, I know I hit the notes. I know I can hit the notes.
Don't you dare forge your exercises after the stram.
I know I can hit the notes and whatnot, and I have a very wide range of tones to my usage. You know what I mean? But
hit the frog note.
But it always messes me up by trying to take a breath. And the thing is, the way you're supposed to take a breath is completely different. Because when you consciously breathe, you'll do a chest breathing. And that's already the issue. What you're supposed to do is you have to breathe in slowly at certain parts, and not with chest breathing, with belly breathing. I think it's called. I'm not too sure. But every time I'm singing, and that's also what I realized last time I genuinely sung for you.
They made us do that one on the choir.
And then
it's so fucking hard.
Yeah. The one that I need to do is like trying to get is for belly breathing. And last time when I tried to sing more like better for you with a better quality, more or less, I fucked that up very often. I constantly realized when I was like trying to get the next note, I ran out of air in the middle of it and had to restart. Like I had to restart breathing. And that's annoying. So if I'm going to continue these voice workouts, because I do 2 different workouts, and then the other thing that is, and then the additional workout that tries to get you to breathe without straining your throat so much. It tries to train you to sing without training your throat so much. Then I'm going to do these the breathing exercises. And if I feel up to it, if I'm still on it, I will do trainings where I'm trying to get a higher voice. But also somewhere I get a deeper voice. You know what I mean? So that I can be like the most valuable singer on the entire team, because I am on one hand can like be incredibly bassy, and on the other hand, I can just literally just pretend to be a woman on stream, and it will be so fucking fun. I'm most excited for that one with trying to get a female voice, because when I manage to do this, I control people so hard, and I love the thought of me causing chaos. But that's besides the point. We are here now trying to play the game, okay? Let me keep you from whatever noisy business you're up to. Perhaps you can calm the dots down. This euphoria mantra isn't effective on dots, Ruckus.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye. Where is it from? It was passed to me by the Dot shaman, who learned it from Mani. But it is not effective. I need to practice. I need to practice. I need to do better. We seem to be doing a good job of looking out for tongue. Perhaps. Yeah, I already guessed that I can't talk to you that much. I'm feeling kind of nervous about tonight. Ooh, a skull! Alas, poor Yorick. Now not but a creepy skull. Yorick. The thing is, the dots will probably try to attack me if I'm too reckless. So what I'm going to do now is that I'm trying to... Game, for fuck's sake, get rid of my taskbar. Why the fuck do you still show my taskbar? Thank you. I can't get any further. Oh, I'd be so willing to get the other things. Anyway, let's get down to business. Good. I asked him to look at the archive, but he seemed too agitated to even listen. Mumbled something about power and strode away. I expect it's this business with tongue. In any case, he's gone to meditate. Surely you're better than those air quotes, old friend. Skepticism about its efficacy is in his case. Not in general. Whatever you say. Queen to rook 5.
Adds what?
Let's get down to business. That is my excuse. Oh, let's see how Maury's doing. Maury's always nice. Oh, love. I'm finally falling upon my gossip sword. Nice metaphor. I thought so. But never try and get fancy with your words around Yoke. I tried it on him earlier, and he said it wasn't a sacrifice so much as an inevitability. They should have said something about Damocles, apparently. Was he trying to be comforting? He was just being himself. But oh me, oh my.
Me back.
Hello, Diamond. Wait, why? Why? For first time, it is my beloved who are the source of a scandal.
Me decided me will watch instead of studying exam.
I mean, you can have me running in the background and at least try to look in the into the things that you're trying to learn.
Smart.
Offer comfort, offer help. I would like to offer comfort, but I'd also like to offer help. As someone who grew up to have a rather normal masculine sense of justice. Which is weird to say.
Know you too entertaining to study and watch.
I would like to do both, but sadly I can't. Comfort? I mean, yeah, sure, why not? I would usually go with the more emotional options, because those are usually the things that lead people to help themselves. I'm sure it'll be okay. Oh, you're very sweet. But I dare say we all muddle through. For my nerves might not survive. I meant to go out at the temple for some Tai Chi this morning, but I just couldn't. Tomorrow, though, hell or high water. I need to find some balance. You know, I never thanked you for the beautiful garden in the yard. Claire used to keep it full of life. But after Gorm left, she lost interest in it. You know, both of us lost husbands. Her dad was a good sword, though. God rest his soul. A good, quiet man. The boat she runs the shop out of used to be his. She'd take him as his lunch
Sadly,
every day.
I'm on my deathbed, so apologies if I can't be talking much.
Deathbed? Just because you're sick, you're not in your deathbed. Oh, it was a guy thing to constantly complain. By the way, did you know that testosterone works opposite to
Not just sickness.
to the other thing?
SMH.
To the estrogen, yeah, because estrogen apparently is a pain suppressant, which while testosterone is doing the exact opposite, like it increases pain, which therefore,
What does testosterone do? I couldn't hear.
testosterone increases pain. Like, if you feel pain, and you have a higher testosterone level than estrogen level, you are more likely to feel it. So that's basically an explanation why many guys, and I use that in quotation marks, are so incredibly fragile once they got sickness. Because when you are sick, you already are more inclined to treat any injury and whatnot as like it could be a death sentence, but apparently the testosterone in your blood makes it that you are feeling even more pain. So women in this case have the advantage because estrogen does the exact opposite. Estrogen apparently decreases pain, like it's a pain suppressant, which is incredibly interesting. I love science. Leave me alone, I love science. And now I know it's a godforsaken speech chat issue. You goddamn bastard. I don't know why, but you stop with those godforsaken messaging ringtones. I don't know how to turn them off.
I heard our testosterone goes up when we on our period. Is that true?
I don't know. I don't know that much about biology. Sadly. She take him his lunch. Used to be his. She take him his lunch every day before he went out on the reef. Seems like forever ago and a day. What happened to him? He was lost in the storm. Terrible thing. Claire found his boat washed up on the shore. Oh, I do miss him. The house she always felt more solid when he was around. Go on now. I'm sure you've got better things to do than listen to me. Oh, Maury. If I could spend my entire day with you, I would. You certainly deserve it. And you see, I know all kind of nuts. Neat. What's going on?
OMG, it is.
I'm going to make some nets for tongue. Neat. Yep, taking them. I hate these little guys. I hate voice acting them. But also, they're fun. Kai. I was looking through all of my baskets. And found some seeds. Would you like my seeds? Sure. Wyvern egg seed, red tie plant seed, wall sprout seed. Thank you. Knip. Apparently tie berries are their favorite. Oh, woohoo! You gave me some good info. So I'm up and thinking about what I can do. You don't have to do anything except be a good dad. Sure, but I think, I need to find a way to not be a kid anymore. Okay. So I'm going to start fishing. Like your dad? No, like me. Local reef fishing. I can't trade the surplus for baby things. Does that sound good? Yes. It sounds perfect. I still think you are the most at fault here. The entire godforsaken issue that happened is because of you. You. What is it? Our friendship means a lot to me. But I want you to hear me when I say that's what it is, okay? We're friends. Sure. You are incredibly accepting. Tongue, you are a god to these people almost. I mean, still shitty thing that you did. Still shitty thing that you just... Did the thing with the bees with someone you know has a partner. That's a shitty thing to do, bro. But especially it's especially her problem. Hey there. Hi. How are you? Getting ready for the morning? Oh. Shall we try again? Please. I'm sorry I didn't speak to you after. Oh no, don't worry. But you're doing okay. I am. Spike? Would you like to go on a date with me? Tonight? Out by the lighthouse, maybe? Wild horses wouldn't keep me away. Wonderful. Enjoy your swim. Booyah! I didn't know my face could hurt from grinning. Oh, you sure know it can. Oh my god, do I feel happy for these guys? This game is such an emotional roller coaster. On one end, you have someone you just completely mad at because they just happened to cheat on their incredibly weird husband. On the other hand, you have those two who have a crush on each other since forever and are now finally hitting it off. Like, come on, man, how can I not like this? I like games that sometimes tell most personal stories. Sons of Midnight, by the way, is the next fucking game we're gonna play. Or South of Midnight. I constantly forget how the game, what the name of the game is. We're still gonna play that game too, because I had heard many good things about it, and also it just looks really fucking cool. Like seriously, South of Midnight just looks really interesting. What are your thoughts on it? I can go on your boat. I'm going to steal your boat.
Play what?
I'm going to get South of Midnight. I think it's called South of Midnight. Oh yeah, my dear. It is called Silver Midnight, and I just need to see how much it costs on Steam. $39.99. Nice. There's even a premium version.
GTG, my phone is dying.
And honestly, usually I'm not that interested in premium version. What gives me the premium? What would the premium version give me?
Looks like a nice game.
Oh yeah, it looks so interesting. The thing is about this game that apparently when it came out, many incredibly racist weirdos were bullshitting the game for no reason at all. But oh yeah, it's a dark-skinned female main character. Like, bro, why the fuck is that an issue? If the game is fun and the story is good, that's all that there fucking needs to be known about this game. And so obviously, because I get a lot of black creators on TikTok, I heard a bunch about how people were complaining about this game. Or how people were complaining about the complaints about this game, because they all just picked apart these shallow complaints in the fucking air. And I'm just like, yeah, okay, good. Makes sense. And also, I never heard anything bad about the game. Like, is that weird white power review bombing that's happened, like, new? Or are these people, or are there just a shit ton of people playing this game which are, like, way too dumb to actually play a video game, in my opinion? I think it's the latter. Like, you have no idea how many people genuinely are just like...
Maybe they are the creator SX.
Silver Midnight was, as far as I know, done by an actual team. I think Silver Midnight looks so interesting. It's part of, like, South American folklore. As far as I know, South American folklore. Like, parts... Or... like, parts that you usually don't see in fiction in general. Which is always an interesting thing to me. I also loved Ivaju, which is, like, which plays in a cyberpunk Nigeria. Also... interesting show and really fun to watch. And Silver Midnight also has so many aspects that I rarely see, but packed in a package that I kind of am used to, which is video games. I'm used to video games. But yeah, you get my drift, do you? We're not finished with Mutazione yet. We're probably going to play it once I'm finished with Mutazione. We're currently in chapter 6. I don't know how many chapters this game has. We turn on yesterday's productivity rates. And yet the readings are up.
Okay.
Market-focused thinking really pays off. Or maybe your input never mattered at all. Here's an idea. Wheelbarrows. I mean, more wheelbarrows than the one we have. Tell you gotta leave the ideas to me. I don't like you sausages.
Why the trink sound when any message in chat comes?
I don't know. It's a speech chat thing and I don't know how to turn it off. I can give a donation to speech chat. Oh, that's adorable. But hey, you hear it too. I thought I was crazy.
Ha ha ha! Make the sound a curse.
Like I thought I was crazy because people were like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, what kind of ringtone do you mean? Yeah, exactly that one. Control panel. Chat fade away, always scroll to most recent message, dark theme, alternate row color, voice, enable.
No, I have been hearing the sound since the beginning and I thought it was cause the YouTube.
No, it's because of speech chat. I think it's because of speech chat. I don't know anything else that's supposed to do it. Because it comes from YouTube, and yet last time I thought it was from Twitch, but it isn't from Twitch.
Chat.
It could also be because of this one. I'm not too sure. Properties. Total audio via OBS. Now interact. Not preview. Preview scaling. Thing is, I can't turn off that thing. I can open a...
Nom nom.
It's really every time you write something. Oh, wait. If you write something... I'm gonna write hello and see if it changes what it does. Okay, when I'm writing something, it apparently doesn't do shit.
Hello.
And I don't get a notification sound? Why is that? You know what? We just continue. And if it shows up again, would be fun, wouldn't it? Diamond, write something for a second, please. I think I might... It is speech chat. Just don't know how to turn it off. So you said amigo. I'm not sure if that's the thing that I should mute. I'm not even sure if you can still hear me, to be honest, but you should still hear me, so that shouldn't be any problem or issue for you. Apparently it is an OBS thing. Kalamagotis. Oh, wait. Do we have it? Do we have it? Do we have it? Do we have it? Do we have it?
OMG, the sound is gone.
Ah, there it is. Worm changer. Haven't got.
Yeah,
Oh, we haven't done that in a while. It was an OBS issue apparently. I turned on something that is called. I turned off something that is called OBS page.x. And that one was making the weird sound. Also, Calamagrostis, habitat and cultivation, grows in water, can be found in lakes and in deep damp caves. Calamagrostis head can be harvested. A sturdy, clumping reed that grows in dark caves and at the edge of water. It is sensitive to movement, which will cause the protein stalks to wave rhythmically with the nearby footsteps. Waves in water also cause motion. cause motions in the reeds, making them look like dancing earthworms. Calamagrostis is soft and can absorb liquids easily, sometimes harvested and used as sponges for cleaning. That actually is very interesting. I like that. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Just like that. Here we go. No! Talking to the oversized. Ground and something. He's in the tree crown, I can tell. When he humps with meditation mantra, the bark vibrates. Okay. Okay, you used to me yet? Not too sure, but I think you're used to me yet. At least something that I can rely on. Like energy rings. Nice. I love it when you go in the morning outside and you see the Tricera cows grazing. Look at these things.
All cute animals.
Yeah, they are. I love my Tricera cows. I bet with you that this is also a garden I have to do.
On study now, kinda lurking.
How dare you! How she just immediately turns around like, oh yeah, there's nothing interesting here to look at. Let's look around. Every now and then we have some bullshit to look at. And I don't know what it is. Turn around. Oh! Throw to egg. Let's be a little bit faster, okay? I hate it when there's no godforsaken entry. Silver cup spore. I know there are silver cups.
From 1,000 miles away.
I know what you're talking, man. Let's just... water. I swear. Silver curb! King's Goblet, Fairy Pond. Habitat and cultivation. Soil, regular soil. Swamp, moist soil. Found. Prefers cold, moist, and soil to measure East Garden, Temple Garden, blah blah blah. Part harvested. Silver curb. Nice. It's also deadly. Description. A fungus characterized by a silvery color and goblet-like shape. The goblet has a dual purpose. It collects rainwater and attracts insects and birds who spread the fungus spores. Often the goblet becomes too full with water and the stalks snap under the weight. This releases spore-laden water where patches of new fungi will grow. Uses. The spore water of the silver cup is anti-candidal and can be mixed with emollients as treatment for fungal infections. The flesh of the fungi itself is a powerful anti-venom. So it's gonna kill venom? We are venom. Despite many useful medical applications, severely toxic to surrounding vegetations. Yeah, I kinda guess that. What are you, Coldfinger? I don't fucking wanna know what that is, but still I wanna really know what that is. It's called Coldfinger. Of course I'm a little bit hesitant. And it's not here. Fuck you. Which bullet? Do I have it? I have like one thing with W in it. I'm not even sure if I have really one thing with W. I could also have like 0. Or 2.5. Which bullet? I have 3 things with W. Witch's head, false poison, habitat and cultivation, soil, swamp soil, mossy or swampy soil in shaded places. Which bullet? Which bullet? A small fungus with a broad cape, fully grown and can easily be identified by its protuberant bright green dots and lamella. In a younger stage, however, the mushroom has only a purple cap and can be mistaken for other species. The fungi is not deadly, but will cause severe cramps, diarrhea, and dehydration. Uses. Small amount of witch bullet can be used as a laxative or to expel unwanted substances quickly from the body, but only fresh. Cooking increases the effect to undesirable levels. But only fresh. Cooking increases the effect. So if I really don't like someone, I just need a little bit of that mushroom, and I can make them hit themselves. As harsh as that sounds, you know what I gotta do to that one. I'm not that bad, okay? I'm not bad evil. Had a toxic effect on surrounding plants. Cave reed! I doubt I have a cave reed. No, I don't. Spectre! I also doubt I have a spectre. The amount of plants I don't have is growing and growing and growing and growing and growing and growing and growing, and it's getting really annoying. I would like to know more about these plants too. Come on, man. Spectre! Soil, rich mineral and soil, found in caves and dark shady areas. Spectre hand can be harvested. Solace and healer's hand are the other words. For a model-sized plant with pale, frail, digitated leaves, it cannot grow in exposed sunlight and prefers the solitude and clammy environment provided by caves and subterranean areas. The thin chestnut-colored stem breaks easily, so it also prefers shelter. Spectre has analgesic properties. The leaves or spectre hand of a spectre plant may be dried and ground into a powder which is an effective analgesic, reducing aches and pains of all variety. Bimmels can confuse a spectre for a mate, perhaps due to scent. They certainly don't look alike. I don't know what kind of voice I tried to make there. I just tried to make something different from the other two that I use. Arrowhead! I have you. I know that for sure. There you are. Told you. Arrowhead, also known as snowbank. Habitat and cultivation, cave soil and swampy soils. Found in dark and moist and concealed areas. Arrowhead powder can be harvested. What do you mean? Description. Arrowhead is a small sporophyte cryptogam fungus. The spores grow in the gills and are usually released steadily. However, because of the particular sharp shape of a cap, pressure on the arrowhead can build up, sometimes leading to a sudden and almost explosive expulsion of spores. Dried, it has anesthetic properties. Uses. Powdered arrowhead is commonly used in an anesthetic. Rough spiders use the numbing effects of the spores to prey on larger insects. I'm not gonna mess with these spiders. It's not like I already have. I'm not already cautious of spiders or anything. If I happen to have talked about this yesterday, this is you are completely imagined that. I did not. Ooh, you look pretty. I'm 80% sure I have you. I don't. What a disappointment. Ooh, new thing to collect. Crescent Reed. Ah, there it was. Okay. Shaded lake and ponds. Deep in the forest. In lakes where sun rarely hits water. A tall, grass-like, wetlands-loving plant. It has long, smooth, stiff stems, which finish in a fine copper-colored feathery leaf. This gives the plant the distinctive shape of a burning torch. The plant grows long, thin roots under the water, prefers a still or slow-moving freshwater habitat. The broad system of roots is a perfect place for fish to hide in and to breed with. Ornamental. Ooh. Blue claw seed. I mean, we already have a blue nanas. I don't fit. Oh, we have blue claw. Nice. Merlin tan and spider claw. Soil on vertical rocks and walls. Grows in rugged areas, and blue claw flower oil can be harvested. The blue claw thrives on cool and shady environments. It has long, lance-shaped leaves and an intense and distinctive blue color, and grows a bushy-looking gray flower. Blue claw flower is useful in medicine, but if removed brusquely, it can sometimes cause a plant to wither and die, as the root is very delicate. Blue claw flower oil is an emetic and used sparingly can be helpful in expelling poisons. That's actually really cool. Seriously, every time I'm playing this game, I really would love to have a plant journal myself. I don't have, which is incredibly sad, because I would love to learn more about it. Swarm... something? Kinda sad that I can't, like, go through it. I don't think I have that, but... Stoneflower... Stonegrass... Swamp Beach... Was that it? I'm not sure. But I'm going to read it anyways. Marsh plump. Habitat and cultivation. Regular soil, moist soil and swamp. Found in swampy areas where the tree can grow to the top of a canopy. Swamp beech, bark, beech, nuts. Beech. Beech with two E's. A little bit strange to pronounce, honestly. It's actually not... But it gives me a weird feeling that this beach and the other beach is spelled the same. I know it's like said the same, but written completely different. And that's the thing that fucks me over a little bit. Swamp Beech. A tall, slim evergreen tree with a high canopy of small ovate leaves. Weird word. Which flowers moist, bright, which favors, I read flowers, I don't know why, which favors moist, bright conditions. The fruit of a swamp beech ripens quickly in summer and has a very sweet taste just before ripening. However, if left too long, the fruit can become a little flowery. Uses. The bark of a swamp beech can be grated fresh or stewed as a tea to help reduce nausea, especially useful in treating morning sickness. Because of a fruit's high sugar content, it is possible to sun-dry it without fermenting. Nice! Does that also mean that this thing doesn't have a lot of... that the fruit also don't have a lot of water? Because things usually start to mold if there is water in it. And if there is so much sugar in it, that means there's not enough water in it to start catching bacteria or something while sun drying it. At least that's what I'm thinking. That's usually how things work. Oh. Oh, pink puffer tree seed. I'm 80% sure I have something like that. There it is. The pink puffer tree, cavey floss. Likes dark places with a high cave ceiling to grow in full size. Pink puffer tree wool can be harvested. Native to dark caves, often grows at high altitudes. Soft and gentle to the touch, it grows swiftly and virulently. Do not mistake pink puffer tree wool for rainwater wool. When found in the wind, the puffer tree wool can be identified by a slightly sweet taste, though should not be consumed. It has no medicinal properties. Except for being incredible. Pink Road, I love the fact that you're here, but I'm not one to easily accept other people's friends' requests. Nothing against you. I'm just incredibly paranoid. But thank you for being here. Swamp Beach. We just read that one. We're gonna read it soon anyways, because why not? But yay! Lumifern! Lumifern. Lumifern sounds like something that I have. But everything kind of sounds like something that I have. But also... Nope, don't have it. A tall, slim evergreen tree with a high canopy of small ovate leaves, which favors moist, bright conditions. The fruit of the swamp beech ripens quickly in summer and has its very sweet taste. Just before ripening, however, if left too long, the fruit can become a little flowery. The bark of the swamp beech can be grated fresh or stewed as a tea to help reduce nausea, especially useful in treating morning sickness, as we just talked about. I always wanted to be part of something. I always wanted to be part of. I always wanted to be part of something. I don't know, today Fuck you, game.
Oh no, stream gone.
Nah, stream should be back again.
Wait, it was because of me.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. Trust me, it wasn't. It was. I blame the game. Because you know what? This due to the game being, due to the fact that I play the game as a point-and-click adventure, I often tap out of the screen. And you know what is on the only side available that I can, like, go out of the screen with? You know? My OBS. So every time I'm trying to go left, I am in danger of tapping out of the screen, and I accidentally pressed the stop streaming button. Worth a try. But I immediately pressed the button again, so there shouldn't be any issue. But I looked at YouTube because sometimes when, due to literally anything, the stream suddenly cuts off. Sometimes YouTube then goes, "What? You reconnecting?" No. And then I'm really mad at YouTube because Twitch doesn't do that shit. Twitch is like, yeah, you disconnected? I didn't realize that. And YouTube is like, no, I saw that. You have to you have to do everything again. You have to get new title, new tags, new game, new everything. Yeah, that's what. And I'm just here like, bro, I just had issues with my fucking internet. It's not my fucking fault that I'm living in Germany. It's only my fault that I didn't find a fucking way out of this country. Wait. Can't talk with anybody anymore. Where's Grob? Berry. I would like to talk to people first. Hello. Oh no. Come back. Nick-nop-tick.
Oh no, what happened to that lil ball?
Sorry, I scared everyone away. Nip-nip-tick. Fixing nip-nip. It stole your whole harvest? Nip. I could grow you some more Thai berries. Nip-nip-tick. Nut-tick. Nip-nip. A basket full of K. Nugni-poo-doo. I promise I'll never trust a Toko cow. A Toko crow. Archroid seed. Sounds like a Pokemon. Archroid. An Arcadia. No! You know, this... Yes, good, thank you. I want to click this and I just got out of that.
OMG, how am I supposed to study with mushy brain?
How are you supposed to think in the first place? How do you manage to do that? You're a world wonder. You can think. Patrick don't know that. Patrick don't... Whooper plant seed.
Wahaha.
But hey, I managed to make friends with them more or less. I just need more berries. Okay, what are Thai berries? Thai berries. Thai berries.
I wish I could clip that.
Well, technically you could. And technically you can also do that on A, B, C, D, F, G. Baby. Kannst du mir einen fetten Gefallen tun und mir was davon holen?
Benutzt ein benutztes Zewa zum Abwischen von
Darum bitte ich dich, dass du mir bitte was Neues holst. Weil es nicht nur auf meinem Bildschirm gelandet. Yeah, my energy drink fell over a little bit. Piece of crap.
Ich weiß noch nicht, wo der... Ach, da.
Der Benutzte müsste noch im Bad sein.
Nein.
Also das
Follow
meinst du.
roommate Chu.
Reiniger für Glas, aber es funktioniert fast wie Glas.
Diamond sagt Hallo. Gehört?
Nein?
Diamond sagt Hallo.
Hallo.
I don't know if you heard that, but he said a very enthusiastic hello back. And I'm currently cleaning use that opportunity to clean my displays. Guys, because I have a tendency of letting them get more and more dirt on them. Of letting them collect dirt like nothing else. Good. Good. Now, but I don't want to need what the Thai berry is. Lily, Dracania leaf, drum, vitamin pills. Map of secret pond. I need red Thai berries. Dot garden. Plant seeds. Wait. Oh, she can just... Nice. Fire fawn. Box. Shaggy beard, rose, red Thai plant. Good. No, everything else with Euphoria. And Arcadia. Euphoria, Blue Horsetail. Blue Nanas. Wanderlust. Euphoria. Golden Palm. Nice. Coloca. Paradise Tongue. Nice. Snake plant. Oh, I can't do that anymore. Oh, spotted Kunga. Wall sprout. Whooper plant. No! Back off, 10 plants. Move. Nice. Good. Plant seeds. I'm not finished with you yet.
BRB.
Oh, wyvern egg. Grove songs, Euphoria. Nice. Composed Euphoria. Nice, more. Ah, nice. Euphoric prayer. Fire fawn. Oh, why dead and youngling? What are you? Coloca, wall sprout. Wait, now tend to plants. We have an egg. Harvest. 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 Golden palm. Harvest. Needs more space to grow. Harvest. Good. More grove songs. Nice. Nice. I mean, it looks like a very, 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 very nice garden, and I'm very, very happy about it. Nice. Nice! Who needs Grandpa? Like, do you know how many plants we now have? Atlas leaf speed. Speed. Buckter? Buck did no. Explain. They said a crow stole your berries, so I thought I should help. Didn't it do? It's big. Be serious. From the top of the tree to the fruits of Jelly's cave. Nip-nap. Nip-nack book. See you later. You will? Pawpaw seed. Let's go to the oldie. Let's help him be old. Yee. Hey, Dots, I got something for you. -10 red tie berry. I'll be sure to scare off any crows I see around here. Ah, what a successful day. Me too. Maybe we'll pick some more on the way down. Thank you, Nin. Me too. I have a lot to do today. Maybe tomorrow. Oh, I became friends with the duds. That's the best day of my life. No, it isn't, but still. Oh, look at that nice garden I made here. Isn't that a beautiful sight, isn't it? What? Getting a bit of meditation in. You could say that. I hear you found a garden in the arm. I hear you found a garden in the arms of Popo to tend to. Did you meet anyone in particular there? I found this ancient-looking dot. Apparently a Toko crow stole all their tie berries. So I grew them some more. Good girl. Jella must be stirring about now. A fine time to get started on that cave garden. Yeah, by the way, how the hell would I make a cave garden? Like in IRL. Because that would be fucking interesting. Perhaps I'm also just the only one interested in reality that much, but... Is it true? Yeah, I've fallen in love with a dud. We will marry on the morn, and I hope we'll live happy ever after. Oh my, and here's me with no... Oh my, and here's me with no wedding gift. But more seriously, my dear. Nono told me that he plans to take you on some kind of spirit trip tonight. Yeah, I'm stoked. Well, of course, it must be exciting. However, I must ask you to please be careful as you experiment with the power of the spiritual world. These could just be the ramblings of a lonely old man. But I do worry too Nono is not yet recovered enough, and it is a dangerous place for the untrained mind. Honestly, I think we're just going to meditate together or something. It's going to be fine. Perhaps. Just make sure you don't do anything that feels uncomfortable. I know Nana is often very careful, but don't let him rush you. Yeah, for sure. Hair and claw. I still don't know what to think about you. I can pretend I wasn't a bit angry to begin with, but you're both consenting adults, and, well, I'm delighted to know that I'm going to have a grandchild. I'm so glad. I'm sorry, and I'm sorry again, but enough of me. Let's get you ready for this date. I'm so nervous. I feel dizzy. None of that. None of that. We're going to get you feeling beautiful inside and out. Trust me. Well, if there's one thing I can trust you with, it is beauty shit. Even if I don't think you're particularly hitting that off, but that's only my opinion. And that's only because I have different standards. But what if I drop something, or fall into the harbor? Or accidentally sneeze in her face? Spike... Or if my belt buckle snags on something and my pants fall down. Spike. It will be fine. Everything will be fine. But what will we talk about? What do you normally talk about? I can't remember. Could I make him a cup of calming tea or something? Maybe that's a good idea. Look, everything will be fine. But how about this? After lunch, you and I can go to the bar and have a practice, okay? Practice? Well, we'll do a little rehearsal like with a band. And you can get all of your sneezing and pants dropping out of the way in advance. You're doing a good job. You're doing a good job of keeping a straight face. I know. Okay then. Thanks, kitten. Oh yeah, I told you! I'm so happy for these two bastards. They fucking deserve it. Beebity-poo, beebity-doo. Hey, Bobek, what's up? Just thinking. I'm making some basket with Claire this afternoon. I'm imagining pellets. Nothing here, nothing to see. Okay, okay. Not like I feel betrayed or anything. I don't know how feeling betrayed feels like. Ooh. Oh, hey. How's things? Intense. Can I help? No. It's all stuff I've got to earn myself. Got my first shift with grub this afternoon. Don't know how that's going to go. But I'm ready to face it. Whatever happened, you seem to be stepping up. It's good. Yeah.
I got a shower. Bye.
And what keeps you from watching me while showering? Am I not worthy of your full-time presence? But nah, don't worry. You go shower. I'm gonna keep it. Don't overthink it. Just go do your thing and come back when you're ready. That's how this shit works, okay? Also, ad starts in a minute. I'm gonna snooze that one because I don't wanna. I can't help wondering. Sorry, this is kinda out of nowhere. Sure. I just keep on thinking about my dad. And I keep on wondering if I would even want his advice. I think maybe I'm better off working out how to do this myself. Yeah, you don't really have a lot of role models around here. Like, technically you have two. But none of them really took care of a baby per se, which is the knowledge you kinda need. I could ask Nono, like my granddad, my great-granddad, my granddad basically, to if he could do something. I still want to know what's inside that thing. That little piece of shit is making me curious. Oh, butterflies. It's not even me who is going to be in a relationship after this evening, but I feel like I've eaten butterflies with that kind of people. You know, like empathy, I think that is the thing called. I know we don't have a Piccolino, and what we have a thing, but bearweed, right? Do I have a bearweed? We don't have a bearweed. God, why the fuck am I even looking? I should know this encyclopedia inside and out at this point. Oh, I see. One of the things is already filled. I'm always wondering when I'm going to see that raven again. I have weirdly mixed feelings about that raven. I don't quite trust him, but I also don't really know why I should distrust him. Nothing he said so far is actually, like, wrong. Or happened. You know? Kinda in a twist here. Oh, there you are. Oh, it's you. Oh, it's a pleasure, Dennis. Congratulations on finding a brand new place to interrupt me. If you don't mind, I need to have a look at the relays. What's wrong? Is it pop magically interfering with things? Don't be foolish. It's just some cables that have been chewed through. Now, if you don't mind. Remarkable. Sorry, I would just love to get to know people here, and I don't have my fucking smartphone on this island with me, so of course all I can do is bother others. You really think I'm gonna sit through this entire bullshit without, while getting bored? Like, actively? No. Getting bored is basically a death sentence for someone with the amount of ADHD that I have. Which is kind of a lie, because I'm constantly getting bored, but every time I'm getting bored, I'm feeling incredibly anxious, but I'm trying to do something against it. I don't even know why, it's incredibly annoying. I don't know if that's the thing with everybody with ADHD, but it's just me. Who knows? ADHD is so different for so many people. You basically have 50 people, and you have, like, but you ask 50 people with ADHD, and all of them have, like, completely different symptoms. Like, there are some broad things that are the same, but those broad things define each other, define themselves in such an incredible variety. It's basically like the mutants from X-Men, you know? Like, having ADHD is like having a mutant gene. Everybody's like, somehow, everybody shares the same genome, but in the end, everybody is just incredible. Everybody has a different way of how it acts on them. This is why this has, like, actual experts nowadays, because it's such a very specific field, kind of. In the town, but I actually want to get evaluated for even the psychologist, where I want to get evaluated, said, like, she doesn't know enough about ADHD or autism to actually give a genuine answer on that one. But I should go to the autism research facility in this town. Now that I think about it, I think I should make an appointment tomorrow or somewhere or at some point this week. Yep, seems like I need to go to jail. Wait, talk with you. I'm sorry if I came across as a bit of a nag. I'm a worrier. It makes me attentive and thorough, but perhaps too careful. Don't worry about it. Your input is appreciated. At least from my perspective, so Whatever you say, it's good. Dennis? Well, how long does it take to fix a power station anyway? Honestly. Okay, weirdo. Stop bothering Dennis so hard. He's trying his best. Maybe Sal's onto something. And now a spike. At this rate, we'll have to find a new tree to fertilize. Not wheelbarrows, but wheelie chairs. I like it. Perhaps a wheelie chair? There's bound to be a market. Sure, next time you see Yoke, chat to him about market opportunities. I will. He's very connected. He's also the only guy who needs a wheelchair, for fuck's sake. I hate you sausages so much. So Grandma said I should talk to you about growing some mushrooms? I have an environment just suitable for such an endeavor. Through my living area behind me, there's a place I used to regenerate. I believe you have been trending to gardens, in fact. I would be extremely grateful if you were able to tend to it. The soil is currently providing me with little sustenance. Be sincere. Of course, I will do my best. Grateful. You may find this useful. Wow. Okay, this is a very cool song. Also, why the hell is my face glitching? Hello? Do I really have to restart my... I have to restart that. Come on, phone! The only reason I use you is because you're still better than my fucking webcam. Which I did not expect, to be honest. I thought having a better webcam would make this better, but in the end I just needed my godforsaken old smartphone. Not a good one, but something. Bopek taught me that arrangement. I did not know any songs. Then Nono heard me attempting to replicate it and confided in me about its spiritual resonance. I'm looking for seeds or spores or whatever. Where do you get yours from normally? There's a great wealth of harvestable fungi to be found in the abandoned shopping palace. One full of creepy centipedes. The mall itself is perfectly safe. The centipedes are confined to the tunnel to the fung. Steer clear of that and you will face no unacceptable risk. If you are in search of evanescence, however, you must harvest spores and then grow a fresh fungus in order to harvest scrapings from the cap. Good info, thank. Mushrooms! Mushroom! Oh my god! No. I don't like them. I don't like them. I don't like them. I don't like them. Evanescence. Hey, we didn't get that one yet. Damp places with no sunlight, evanescent spores. Good. The inhabitant of Vtuber never go near it. It's... near it is as uncareful proximity can trigger hallucinations in individuals not prepared for the effect of the spores, which hang in the air around it. It is rare to encounter it fully grown, however, as in the wild, it often rots before maturing. Potential use of shamanistic spiritual practices, but more experimentation needs to be done in this area. Lumenstone! Wait, Lumenstone. I have Lumenstone. Luminous stone? It's something with stone. There it was. Lumenstone! Lumenstone. Tungstone traverse creep. Grows close to the ground and preferably deep down in the caves, and long dark tunnels that swim in big caves. Lumenstone powder can be opposite. A huge round funnel distinguished by two luminescent bands that trace the diameter of its stone-like shape. It is so stony looking, very travelers have been known to mistake the fungus for a seed, at which point the fungus collapses, releasing a glowing powder and a strong rotten smell which takes days to wear off. Inhabitants of Mutatuna have been known to use the powder of the lumenstone to create patches of natural light on the wall, or by dripping a whole torch in lumenstone powder to decorate the village for celebrations. Starbucks love to rub their bodies on the lumenstone, but the fungus is toxic to nearby plants. Lantern hat spore. Lantern hat. Lantern hat. Lantern hat. Lantern hat. Lantern hat. I'm very, very sure that I don't have that one here, but nope, I don't have that one. Looks like this was a shoe store. Yeah, I don't want to go and hang out with venomous centipedes right now. Fully understandable, fully understandable. Sure, just a haunted feeling more. I completely understand, man. Hey! Hey, what are you doing? Ooh. I need otherworldly. And I need evanescence first, I think. Wait, what do I need? I need to look what I need first. I should check the nutrients are okay for jelly. Some evanescence, but what is really hard to spell. I should tell Grandpa I met Fred. Okay, next thing then, what was evanescence to the cave? It's probably just the essence of some guy called Evan. I will take this joke to the grave. Okay, now other worldly things. Arrowhead. Let you cut me open just to watch me bleed. Changed up who I am for who you wanted me to be. The most apathetic version of Emptiness Machine you've probably ever heard. Lumenstone. I mean, if it works. Pink puppetry. Lantern hat. Feels so lackluster. Like I'm still missing some things. Like cave reed, for example. I feel like I can plant like 5 more of those. Grow song. Compose otherworldly. One more time. One more time, just to have this little guy grow to its full potential. Nice, even bigger than the others. Also 10 plants. Harvest. 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 Can now be harvested. Cave reed. Spectre. Boy, if plants would make so many sounds as they do in here. Oh boy. That would make one hell of a background music. Oh, the arrowhead is dead. Tend to plants. Salvage. Plant seed. One more time. Well, listen. Please, Jelly, let me talk to you. Wait, can I talk to the others first? I mean, I'm always down to spending time with Jelly, of course, like every other normal individual would. But probably every other normal individual wouldn't be so willing to talk to a gelatinous fungi creature. Grandfather, do you have any notes on that? No, you don't. Good. Then you're just gonna spend some time and have fun with Jelly. You gonna be pissed when we gonna have half fungus, half human children. Don't look at me like that. Thank you for your endeavor. No problem. It is peculiar. As well as the nutrient enrichment, I feel a form of resonance absent previously. What like? I've not felt it for many years. Akin to the moment before the sun aligned with the moon. Is that good? My relation to the flora of Mutazione is deeper than the others. Symbiosis is the foundation of the biome. Symbiosis is the foundation of the biome. Like when things grow together. Papa and the fungi are at the heart of everything. When things get out of balance, are things out of balance right now? Uncertain, Papa is beginning to flourish again. But the other end of the equation, the fung must also be considered. What is the fung? Isn't that like the mushroom, the mushroom network below this giant tree? An incredibly powerful fungus. It offers great powers of restoration, life born from decay. But also decay born from life. So it is. Huh. Well, thanks for letting me restore your garden. Gratitude. Ah, it's always nice to spend some time with my buddy. Oh, I really would love to have some... I cannot converse with you currently. I'm absorbing nutrients. You were highly successful in replenishing the soil. Ah! Oh, Jelly, I would have done everything for you, you know that? I mean, you don't, but you might never know the extent of my feelings for you. I'm a little bit overdramatic, but I'm always a little bit overdramatic. It's kind of the entire point, because that way I make things a little bit more fun. At least I think I do. Each one with a different paint job. Well, why, you're the only one allowed to come up with ideas. Nothing should stand in the way of progress and profit. So, what? We're the only people who need a wheelbarrow, and we've got one. It was nice. It was a nice try, well, buddy. People are a little strange. Can I go into your garden again, Mori? Mori!
Kai, I feel as though I have been neglecting you. Can I get you something to eat?
Sure.
Wonderful. So I've cut roasted Wubian roots and the sweet kappa berry sauce for the veggie option. But served with tuck egg noodles. Then there's smoked buffalo bacon and steamed buns with the optional hot sauce. Any that tickles your fancy.
Choose meat. Bacon bun, yum.
Coming right up.
Look, a bit of bacon and steamed buns. Yes.
Did you see Tongue and Grob, by the way?
Not yet.
Today's the first ship for Tongue since, well, you know.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
I'm trying to keep an ear out for race voices.
Me too.
Oh, did you hear about Claire and Spike? They're going on a date tonight. Up by the lighthouse. How romantic. She's been walking on air all day. Maybe I could prepare them a picnic.
I'm so happy for them. Me too. Oh, feel you. We can talk more! Yay!
Claire's always been a quiet child, mind. She didn't used to be. When your mum was here, she was so happy and bubbly. When Gaia was whisked away, it was a hard time.
Do you think I upset her?
Oh no, you've been a delight, I'm sure. This tongue stuff is weighing on her. Not just recent developments. She's been worrying for a while what he might want to take to sea, like her ex.
Tongue's dad?
I don't like to speak ill of a person but he was a worthless man. Good riddance. He sailed away and left her holding the baby. Well, if I'm honest, Tongue was a remarkably large child. You couldn't really hold him.
Why do you leave?
It was just after Tongue had a big tantrum. He had trouble with his temper back then. A thing Tongue sometimes blames himself. If it's his fault his father was a coward. As if it's his fault his father was a coward. Oh dear, it seems to have gotten a little worked. I seem to have gotten a little worked up. You just want the best for them, don't you?
Oh, I can't talk to you anymore. It's always interesting to talk with Mori because Mori always talks about interesting stuff that feels like you're learning more about a family, even though she's talking about someone else, because everybody in this area feels like a family. Which is also the reason why the other woman, which I don't like that much, actually trusts everything. Like, that's the thing that she trusts in. She trusts the process of this village working together like a family. Because that's what they are, technically. They are more like a large family than a normal village. Heck, I've seen families with more people in it than these people. And that's a beautiful thing, kind of, you know? So I understand why she has so much trust in everything going good and in everything going alright. I still don't see any reason to excuse her what she did, because it's still mostly her fault. But heck, she's right. If this village managed to still have decent people in it, which it has definitely, then of course she has the right to assume that she's not gonna be alone here. Like, I don't want her to fail. I just resent her for doing the thing she did. It's a difference. I don't think that she doesn't deserve any help. I think that she does. But I also think that she definitely deserves to be a little bit shunned for what she did. So you'll be the lighthouse. That substantially decreases your likelihood of falling into the sea. Have we dealt with all the worst case scenarios? Let's move on to the stuff that's definitely going to happen. Like how it starts. What do you mean? How are you going to greet her? You've just been friends before now. This date is the beginning of renegotiating back. Oh, heck. It's okay, just talk me through it. Should I kiss her on the cheek? If you're ever unsure, ask. Okay, so I show up. Yep. But what if I'm the first one there? Then you wait for her. Shouldn't I have flowers? Sounds nice. What if I take the wrong flowers? Okay, maybe let's save flowers for the second date. I'm a wreck kitten. It'll be okay. Oh, I'm so fucking happy for you too. And I'm so fucking happy that Miu did the thing that she did. How's Tongue doing with Grob? I'm trying to stay close so I can step in. I think it's going okay. I'm going to try and invent a new one. New nut. Sounds lovely. Oh, it just won't do. So sorry. Not you, Bo. All I can think of is tonight. It'll be fine, don't worry. It'll be fine, don't worry. You both know you like each other. That's the worst part not knowing. I've been daydreaming about it for so long, I'm just worried it'll never live up to it. Would a basket help? Or a net? I would love a basket, thank you. Oh, Bopeg. Wingman! We have Miu, the wing girl, hello. Who did her... Hello, big chumbuses. Like, we have Miu, the wing girl, who set everything in motion, and who got shit for a lot of people, from a lot of sides. Of course, yeah, I understand. People are mad. La-di-da-di-da-di-da-di-da. You can't complain as much as you want. It fucking worked. And then you have Bopek, who is so lovingly unaware of anything. And it's just so delightful. Stop lollygagging! I knew I'd get no useful work out of you today. What? I just wanted to... Spit it out! I'm going to fish. I'm going to start up a fishing business. Trade with what we don't need with the mainland. I'm supposed to jump for joy.
After it's up and running, I won't be able to work for you anymore.
Let me get this straight. Not only did you steal my girl and my baby, you're setting out to steal my business too.
No.
Why should I trust you?
But I promise, I won't be able to make it to the mainland.
Well, can't say I was looking forward to having you around here, the place anyhow.
You're right.
Aha!
Not about the boat. About trusting me. I get it. But I want us to get along. And to do that, I have to move on. Become my own man.
Oh no, playing the reasonable card, are you? I can barely look at you. You can wish it better all you like, but you took a path and you need to deal with the consequences. Ow! A fun fact. Okay, a fun fact. I recently jailbreaked my PlayStation 3, and while jailbreaking my PlayStation 3, you're obviously going to Google a bunch of shit, because that's basically all that jailbreaking is nowadays. And honestly, I found out a really cool little fun fact, and that was that the PlayStation 3 was considered unhackable. Well, technically every console is nowadays comes out considered as unhackable for some reason or another, but first of all, the PlayStation 3 obviously isn't unhackable and never was. The reason why this is funny is because the PlayStation 3, shortly after its release, someone, of course, managed to hack it. And made a big deal out of it. And because they made a big deal out of it, and because the entire world basically got to know that, PlayStation got so humiliated that they were what were they doing? They were suing this guy for damages. Like, oh no, because of you, we technically broke our advertisement promise. So we're suing you for things, and the entire in the end, it got all everything got dealt with outside of court, but mostly because PlayStation wasn't able to win, because it was not this guy's fault that they couldn't keep a promise.
Expect for way to God bless the creator LOL, she said, as it could be hackable, and surprise people didn't pay for the games LOL.
The thing is, the PlayStation 3 is the most agonizing console I ever jailbreaked. And it's not like I jailbreaked a small, like I basically just jailbreaked like 3 things or something in my life, but some of them were so complex it was annoying. For example, for a PlayStation Portable, I pretty much jailbreaked every PlayStation Portable I had so far, which is also why I played Super Metroid on pretty much all of my PlayStation Portables so far. That is not a joke. But something always broke a little bit, so I had to jailbreak my PlayStation Portable like 5 times. And then there was the Nintendo 3DS, when Nintendo officially turned off the Nintendo 3DS and Wii U server, the modding community in Nintendo 3DS exploded hardcore. Like, really? Of course, because now, no one could do shit against it. What the fuck is Nintendo supposed to do when you now download a game on your Nintendo 3DS for free? Nothing, because you can't buy it in digital anymore. Anyways. So why? Nintendo doesn't give you the opportunity to get it. You just get it the fuck yourself, like every other normal fucking person would do. But here's the funny thing. For a PlayStation Portable, it's pretty much always the same when you try to jailbreak it. the Nintendo 3DS is not. Like, literally based on your type of Nintendo 3DS, if you have the original, if you have the original XL, if you have the new 3DS, if you have the free... Hello, Midna! And I'm currently talking about jailbreaking consoles. If you have a new 3DS XL, if you have the new 2DS XL, if you have the new 2DS. And obviously then based on what kind of update you got, all of these factors go in to how you have to jailbreak your console. Like, there's an entire website just built around you typing in these configurations so that it tells you what you have to do. And some of those are harder, and some of those are not that hard. Like, some of them are literally, yeah, download these things on your thing, change these 3 settings and everything good. The other one is like, yeah, download... load that thing on your SD card, and then you have to change these parameters in your then you have to change these parameters in your internet connection settings, and then it basically downloads itself. Like, it can go from you have to do everything manually to yeah, internet rules. And the PlayStation 3 is even worse, because there are actually versions of the PlayStation 3 that are technically unhackable. But there is literally built a workaround made for it that lets you still do everything you can do on a hacked console. I, for one, now that my PlayStation 3 is hacked, can use YouTube without PlayStation Network. Why the fuck I need a PlayStation Network account to access YouTube of all things? I don't know. But that's the PlayStation 3 for you. Also, the PlayStation 3 is like the only console that I've seen that asks you to download additional bullshit just to make games playable. Like, you need to download the game, and what nobody tells you! Like, nobody tells you this in the guides, in the normal guides. And it upsets me so hard. I found that out through the Reddit. To the Reddits for home brewing or pirating PlayStation 3. These are talking about this. But everything else is just like, yeah, you just need to download some games and they should work. No, they don't! You have to download for every game a license. And you have to install that license in addition to the game. Which is so dumb. Like, if I download the fucking game from any site, because that's a fucking option that I have, shouldn't it somehow, you know, give me the license or something? Shouldn't... The PlayStation 3 is out for how long now? Why did no one program something like that yet? And now the PlayStation 3 modding scene isn't that big, but it's still bigger than some other modding scenes. Come on, bro. Anyways, that wasn't the fun fact. The fun fact was the thing with the PlayStation 3 suing a guy for hacking the console. And the console, and then the guy, then they figured out they couldn't really sue the guy, but they still didn't want to sue him for something. So they somehow somehow fixed it outside of court. I don't know how. But he definitely promised he will never hack a PlayStation console ever again. Yeah, that's what I say too, if I could avoid them paying multiple thousands of dollars. I'm going to do my best for both Aelin and the Baron. But I don't owe you anything.
I'll leave you alone.
Now, Sea Scrub. Again, Grop is completely in the right to be angry, but you are angry at the wrong fucking individual. Just imagine if it would be a MILF, I would be into heavily, because there's literally no one else around me that I could be interested in, and she would suddenly be more attentive than she should be. You think I would fucking turn that down? If I would be the same age as Tongue is he? No, for fuck's sake, because I barely have a fucking moral compass. But I did have a moral compass when I was younger that was more efficient than most people, so... That's probably not... that's probably just autism. Can I tell anybody about how they just literally argued and got out and separated? Oh, so how was your day, Midna? Have you been alive? Have you been well? You been excited for a nice chill game in which we are talking about jailbreaking consoles, cheating weirdos, and whatever else there is outside. Ooh, the archives. Nice! So I was wondering if I had any... and if you have had any entry-level books? I kind of what to expect when you were expecting thing. Interesting question. Typical that kind of information has been held within an oral tradition in Mutazione. Yes, with Mori. But I feel like Q&A with Grandma might not be the best way for Tongue to learn. I see. But in any case, we should find someone for her to train up. Is it something you might be interested in? I think that you had a head start in a lot of it. I hadn't thought about it, but maybe. Yeah, maybe. Thanks for your last recommend. Blah, 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 blah. Me talking is not very good today. Thanks for your last recommendation, by the way. How did you find it? How did you find it? I think I like it, even if I have to read every sentence like 5 times. I do like that kind of reading. Maybe fiction, though, next?
Me all clean, me happy.
Diamond! How are you doing? You basically missed a rant of me talking about jailbreaking consoles. And an argument. Tongue versus the other guy. And I think you just missed Midna. I'm not too sure about it. It's a bit exhausting, this existence stuff. Oh, I have just the thing. Yeah? Things fall apart in an exquisite piece of things fall apart.
Oh, I missed Midna.
An exquisite piece of writing by a young man called Chinua Achebe. What's it about? Legacy, cultural conflict, colonialism. I've been thinking more about the story of our own. I've been thinking more about the story of our own community. Oh? And, well, it was before your time, but when we were visited by the scientists.
BTW, my hair length is on my waist now, so yay.
Yay! I bet in like a month I can rival with you. And we made friends, of course, but they also took from us in a manner that seemed to precede asking. Our community is relatively new, but culturally distinct.
Let's race the hairs.
We should talk more about who we are, I think. Will this make more sense when I've read the book? Perhaps. I would value someone to talk about it with, at least. And after that, maybe a comedy? Of course, some Austin. Some Austin Powers! Oh! Good movie, by the way. It's so dumb. I love Austin Powers. But honestly, I share his point of view strangely because
BRB gonna get oranges.
Because TikTok is showing me so many black creators.
And water. Please drink water.
Water? Okay, water. I drank some water. Now, if everything goes the way I think it does, I think there's only 1 or 2 chapters left. Oh, I need to get Silver Midnight fast. If we're actually this close to beating the game. I already have a new Souls-like. I'm just not so sure about it. Nice. Good. And I thought... Oh, so many new things. Fedora! I know I have fight. I think I know I have Fedora. Fedora? You've had a... Ah, there it is! Fedora. Mama's onion. Regular soil. Often in dense forests and close to freshwater sources, Fedora leaves. Has an extensive root system, which is often larger than the plant is above ground. It is unusually made up of both fibrous and tubercular root structures. The elliptic, smooth leaves appear in a fan-like formation, mostly used for the bulb-like tubercular roots, which resemble onions, though they are technically a root, not a bulb. Roots. Uses. Why did I say roots? Uses. The leaves have antifungal properties, and a mesh made from cooked Fedora leaves is used by locals to cure fungal infections, such as athlete foot. A crimson lily. Let's see. I highly doubt that I have you, but it would be cool. Nope. I don't, sadly. Dothead. Phenomenator. Wait, do I have Dothead? Do I have Phenomenator? I think I have Phenomenator. I don't have Dothead. I only have K. No, whatever it's called. Phenomenator. Here it is. Final fungi. Regular soils from soils. In moist and mossy areas, especially close to old buildings. Phenomenator powder. Phenomenator grows in moist and mossy areas and where it finds suitable conditions to propagate quickly and in large swaths. As the fungus grows, the lamella stretch and entwine around its black top, forming a goblet-like shape, hence the common name funnel fungi. Phenomenator has immunosuppressant qualities and can be dried and powdered. Can be used to reduce pregnancy sickness and the likelihood of miscarriage. However, take care when suppressing patients' immune system. I'm skipping that one. Umbrella hat, I don't have you. Green Lichen. I think I have Green Lichen. Do I have green lichen? Yeah, I have it! There it is. Nice. Cave, vertical, rock, vertical, on moist rock surfaces. Nice. Green lichen grows on large rocks and cave walls in damp conditions, but lichen grows very slowly, around 1 centimeter every 3 months. It can sometimes take an almost crystalline growth pattern, and as such, under poor light conditions, has very occasionally been mistaken for precious crystals. Nice. I don't know. Oh, by the way. Nah, I'm waiting till Diamond's back. No, I'm standing at the moment. That is not very nice. Strangest part about this game currently, the strangest part that I'm recognizing is that every piece of floor seems to make a different kind of sound. Which, of course, nowadays is more or less like a normal thing. But it's still nice when you're recognizing it. Like, this one is a more walked-on area, and therefore walking on it feels a lot denser, or sounds a lot denser. While in the other areas, the more deep in the forest, walking on it sounds a lot grassier and less. And less walked on. Does that sentence even make any sense? Well, obviously, you have then the stone of how it sounds on stone and how it sounds on wood. But wood is not just wood. Like, these are very obviously planks. It actually sounds like plants. And that sounds more like moss because that tree is so big it's completely overgrown. Oh, Tillandsia seed. Nice. Golden palm seed. Do I have a gold? I don't have a golden palm, do I? I have a golden palm. I constantly forget that. Ah, yeah, Diamond. Here's the thing. I talked to you about breathing before, right? In terms of singing. You know what one of the biggest fucking issues is that I notice in terms of singing? You wanna know? Or can you guess? I'm letting you guess. No, you're too late. I'm letting you guess. While that, I'm going to read this. Having cultivation, regular soil, tree soil, and the forest or in well-protected gardens. Golden palm fruit. Grows in warm and half-shaded areas. The distinctive large light green leaves need a lot of room to grow to full size. The rich golden fruit has a very bitter taste when uncooked. The inhabitants of Mutazona have sometimes seen the fruit of a golden palm as precious because of a rich golden color. Makes a nice fruit jelly. Uses. Although the fruit of a golden palm
changing between different notes, especially if they are away from each other,
has a very bitter taste when eaten raw. It can be used, similar to crab apples, to make a clear, fine golden jelly. Well, kind of. Because actually, like, changing notes isn't that hard, because, yeah, but when they are so far apart that you have to change your voice. Like when you have to change your voice type that you're utilizing. Like usually when I'm usually talking like my the chest voice basically. But when I read this, I use my head voice, which is a little bit different and a lot higher and sounds so unnatural. And sounds very unnatural nowadays. But it is better for getting the higher notes. And going from one voice to the other like fluently is incredibly annoying. Because, for example, if we start on a higher note, like ah, and I would go down like ah. For fuck's sake, that felt natural. But usually it's like stumbling over a step. Perhaps that might just be the result of the training. Let's do it reverse. Let's do it reverse, like oh. Training made it a lot easier. Did you notice that? I'm so happy my training actually pays off and I'm actually noticing it, because otherwise I probably wouldn't have been that. Because that motivates me to just continue.
Proud of you, you keep going, me hugug. Me have some voice exercising papers. Me can send you later.
The thing is, the actual issue was my biggest issue was actually the thing with the changing head to chest voice.
You can send those too if you want.
Like, this was my biggest issue, that switching from one voice to the other. The other biggest issue is what I already mentioned, the one with the breathing. So technically, if I'm doing this the way I said I would, which means that I'm starting with breathing exercises specifically for singing, next week, I might just turn into the perfect idol. You know, I could be like a self-made pop idol. God. Can't disturb me this time. Everything has settled down in the treetop. Papu is recovering. I'm too content. No, content is imprecise. I feel exhilarated. Yeah, guess why? I made a giant fucking garden here, and a giant fucking garden at its root system, which, surprise, surprise, actually fucking helped the godforsaken ecosystem. You get Ma oranges. Are there also Pa oranges? I wanna talk with the Dodds. The Dodds are my friends now. I wanna talk with the Dodds. The Dodds are my friends now. Dodds are my friends now. And you cannot change this fact. The Dodds are my friends now.
For orange juice.
Pa orange is out for orange juice. Aww. So cool. I'm so happy that I can now interact with the dogs. Also, my risky ass probably would just make a rope here tie a little piece of wood on it and then just swing over like the cheapest swing you've seen in your entire life. Why? Because I'm lazy as fuck. Despite the fact that I know I would probably die if I'm trying to go to do that. Which...
I gotta go.
Oh, but why? But why? Why? Telegram found the infusion.
I gotta rest my eyes for eternity.
No. Wait, why? You're just going to sleep, probably. What happened? What happened? What happened? Tell me about it. You're married now. If it's just the last time you can cheat on your husband by watching me, I'm honored. I know, but what do you mean? Yeah, I got that mushroom thingy we needed. Wonderful. Hold on to it for just a little while longer. I have one last task for you. You need a totem. What now? Your totem will be what grounds you during the journey. It connects you to the physical world.
Oh, I wasn't joking when I was saying I'm in my deathbed.
Huh? What, why? That confuses me a lot. Now you worry me. It connects you to the physical world like an anchor. So I can just go and pick a nice stone. Cool, so I can just go and, like, pick a nice stone or something. Take this. A snaphorn lizard skull. Is this my totem?
Oh, my health is in one of the worst states ever and that I watch DTHE whole stream looking at the screen like I'm retarded. Please. I need to study a bit more and sleep.
Diamond. If you need to go because you need to study or because you need to sleep, when I'm saying, nah, stay a little while, I'm mostly joking because I would like you to stay a little while and spend time with the stream and shit, but if you need to go, then you need to go. There's nothing to argue about. Just say goodbye, say stop saying things that make me worry because I do care for you, because I just care for you.
Leave you all alone in the stream.
I'm probably gonna end after this one anyways. Like, after this conversation, I think. Because then I have enough time to do my regular stuff. Also, it's 23? What the hell? We're only at what? We're streaming for almost 40 minutes more. I did not realize that. Hey, I know it's my fault for accidentally pressing the stop streaming and the start streaming button, but yeah. It is.
Mehagugyu.
Okay.
I love you, Miko.
Bye-bye. See you next time. It's beyond even my long-learned expertise to select a totem. You must find the Dot Shaman. Give her this gift. Although perhaps spare her your jokes. They may not translate. That being said, I did not realize we were streaming for 40 minutes longer than I should. And yeah, that is kind of my fault. But hey, I hope you had fun. But I did have a lot of fun. I completely lost time with the game, but what are you expecting? It is chill. It is cool. I had all the fun in the world. So yeah, I hope to see you in the next stream video. Well, whenever you are watching this. Toodaloo.